What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your friend Galactus here with the guide to the Brutal Challenge 7th seal for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Before we get into the materia setup and the actual rounds, I would really urge you to please go and watch this video all the way to the end, because everything that can go wrong with this build in these rounds for you does go wrong with me, and still I somehow managed to pull off a victory. So it's like I would highly suggest, I will be putting timestamps down for this. So if you are struggling with the Dune Worm round, which I know a lot of you have been, you can simply skip to the 8th round and see how I managed to get off from there. But with that said, please do make sure that you watch it to the end, because it does get really close. Like Aerith actually fails. Aerith is my last remaining player at one point, and she does fall unconscious, but yet I am somehow able to get the round off. So yeah, as I said, ton of things that can go wrong for you, but we can pull it off. With this guide, I think you might be able to pull it off. So let's get into the materia setup. We have Cloud, Tifa and Aerith for this. Cloud has the Umbral Blade, the Hades Amulet and the Limit Booster. In his materia, he has Healing Link to Magnify, Healing Link to Magic Focus, Precision Defense Focus and Steadfast Block. The summon is Phoenix. Down he has another Healing Link to Auto Cost, Healing Link to Magic Focus, MP up, HP up and limit support materia. Weapon abilities are Reprieve, Defense plus 50, Enhanced Physical Guard and Limit Gauge Guard. Then moving over to Tifa, she has Kaiser Knuckles, Saturn Armlet and Transference Module. She has two Luck Up Materias. There's Luck Up 1 and Luck Up 2, then Chakra, then Time Materia, HP Up Materia and Strength Up Materia. The summon is Odin Materia. Then she has Fire and Ice linked to Elemental, Enemy Skill Materia, ATB Boost Materia, First Strike Materia, ATB Assist Materia and Speed Up and Steadfast Block Materia. Her weapon skills are Enemy Parts Damage Up, Synergy Damage Up, Martial Arts Mastery and Concentration. Moving over to Aerith, she has the Ceremonial Staff, Saturn Bracer and the Enhanced Expeditionary Medal, which will come in a lot handy. She has Barrier Materia, Magic Efficiency Materia, Precision Defense Focus Materia and Steadfast Block Materia. Her summon is Bahumat Arisen. Then she has another barrier linked to Magnify, Limit Siphon Materia, which is very important, First Strike Materia, MP Up Materia, HP Up Materia, Subversion Materia and Revival Materia. And her weapon skills are Altruistic Buff Up. She does Altruistic Buff Up times 2, she does have a Reprieve and Max MP type plus 3. So, round 1, I am going to be telling you the basic strategy here. The trick is to get mana well up on Tifa. Then Tifa uses ATB boost, puts haste on herself, and then uses Unfettered Fury, and then she starts attacking the weaker enemy. I'll tell you which enemy to go for in each round. So just attack the enemy and get to stagger him and use cheat traps with this. Once your Unfettered Fury is completely up, keep attacking the enemies and using cheat traps, and make sure you keep your haste active. Like if it goes inactive at some point, make sure you use it again, because if you run out of haste, then these rounds or these fights will start going bad, really bad really quickly. Also, you don't have a lot of defense, as you guys can see, not a lot of health, not a lot of HP up, MP ups we have. So if these tricks don't start working for us, we can, like, our party members can go down really easily. So yes, attack the Scorpion, put cheat traps up on him. As you can see, Tifa's limit gauge is charging up. Once it's fully charged, go to Aerith, use limit siphon from Tifa and use planet protection. Most of the enemies here are doing physical attacks, so once you use planet's protection, you and your whole party is technically immune to physical damage. So then you can just wail on the enemies and they will not be able to damage you at all. You can see here that they are hitting us and now they are not doing any damage. So just keep playing cheat traps down, make sure Unfettered Fury is active completely, you're seeing Rage and Fall over there, and just keep hitting them with cheat traps. That's it. This is the basic technique you have to follow. You see, this Elder Golem, as you can see, does only physical damage, but now he's going to get staggered, and once the enemy is staggered, hit them with true strikes, people. You should always hit them with true strikes. And also, if Aerith has a full ATB meter, just use Ray of Judgment on these enemies to make them go down quickly, because Ray of Judgment also increases the ATB stagger damage percentage. Second round, we have a Kid G and this Brute, so we are going to go for the Brute. Same trick, Mana Wall on Tifa, and then Tifa puts haste on herself and uses Unfettered Fury. Then she goes into the attack mode. I'm doing things slowly here so you guys can see. And also, like as I said, this is my technical try. This is not a perfect try. I will not be doing things as well as you guys might be doing, or as well as you might have seen on other videos, but it does work. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to be perfect, because if you're struggling with this challenge, this guide is really going to help you with this. So again, this guy is staggered, the bird or brute, whatever he is staggered. And then when once he's down with Kidji, the trick is that when he goes off, when he backs off, he comes out at you with a two punch combo, or he either leaps into air and falls down on you. If you dodge his attack, you can pressure him. So that's the important part. If you dodge him, dodge his attacks, you can pressure him. But as you guys can see, yeah, you have to dodge his attacks to pressure him. I am not dodging right now because I have Planet's Protection active now with Aerith, so I don't really need to worry about and much of his damage here, because as I said, he only does physical damage and he cannot do any damage on me, so he's gonna go down easily. But yeah, the trick is, like, he's kind of a gimmick enemy. You just dodge his attacks when he's doing a combo on you and he becomes pressured, and then you can put some damage on him, then dodge away, then let him come to you with another combo. He either jumps at you. You see, he jumped there, I dodged away, and then he becomes pressured. So dodge away and hit him, and he becomes pressured. Once he gets staggered, we'll pretty much be finishing him off. So that's it for this round, guys, and let's see what the next one holds on for us. Even I am watching this video as I am talking to you guys, because I wanted to go in fresh. I wanted to go in with all the knowledge I can give you while watching the video and tell you things that happened as they happened. So yeah, I don't know what's going to turn out in the next one, but it's going to be fun. This is it, and let's see what the next round gets us. Third round, again two Sea Devil type enemies. We are going to go on for the left one again, the Sea Devil. Again, mana wall on mana wall on everyone. I see Area did not have a full ATB meter there, so yeah, she got mana wall on herself. Tifa is gonna put haste on herself, and then Tifa is gonna put Unfettered Fury. And then again, this is a pretty easy round. This is actually easier than the second round, in my opinion. You just hit this guy, because this guy roams around a lot. There's a charging attack he does where you can go into 3 or 4 charges back to back, so that is one you have to watch out for. But all in all, not too tough. Stay away from the dragon, keep hitting the Sea Devil, keep laying down your what do you call it, cheat traps. Just keep laying down your cheat traps. You can use dive kicks as well. Yeah, this attack is what I was telling for, because he keeps going again and again, and then he grabs you. So I switch to Cloud and I try to do some damage on him, so he, drops Tifa. I think I'm able to get her out. Yeah, I'm able to get her out. Switch back to Tifa, start using cheat traps again on this guy, and that's it. Once he's staggered, we'll have a full limit gauge to give to Aerith, and she can activate Planet's Protection, and we will not have anything else to worry about. So that's it. Same trick. As I said, this trick works. This trick is actually very effective, but your defenses and your health is pretty low, so things can go really bad really quickly. Like, we have to be really careful about this. But no problem. Tifa has a full meter. Aerith's gonna use her Element Siphon now, and then she's gonna use Planet's Protection. Now we are safe. Now we are pretty much immune to all the damage they are going to throw at us. You are still weak to magic damage and elemental damage, so any elemental defenses you don't have, you can take damage from them. But these enemies don't do that much elemental damage that it should be a concern. Like in the earlier rounds especially, they are not doing enough elemental damage that it should be a concern for you. But later on it does get a bit tricky, as you will see in the later rounds. But that's it, guys. I'm going to kill the dragon easily now, and I join you back in the next round. Till then, you can just enjoy this clip. Going into round 4, same technique. We'll be attacking the bird on the right this time, and this round can get a bit tricky because this bird is pretty annoying and actually she does a lot of damage. Like, these enemies are still doing mostly physical damage, but they're doing a lot of physical damage this time around. The trick with the bird is that you have to, this tornado or whatever its name is, that it has a death from above attack which you have to dodge. You see where I dodge it there? That is when it gets pressured, and once it gets pressured, you have to really get it to stagger quickly, because if it does not, or if that death from above attack hits you, then you can be in a bit of trouble. Although Cloud does have healing connected to autocast, but still sometimes you can take so much damage so quickly that you don't get healed as quick enough, and your character can die. Once either Tifa goes down or either Cloud goes down, things can start looking bad for us. But again, we have planet protection active now, so we don't need to worry about anything. We can just keep hitting people and happily be done with this. Another easy round. It's just the bird. The tornado is a bit annoying, and don't try to attack the golem if you do a couple of tries and it does not work on tornado. Keep focused on this guy only. Round 5, we are again going on the flying enemy on the right. I don't know what his name is. Yeah, Sanguine Scourge. Bad enemy. Now with this enemy you have to be a bit careful, because this one does some AoE attacks and he has a demon slice attack which can sometimes track you, even like not track you as in it follows you around, but he has good tracking on that attack, so you have to be careful with this guy. But he does not, as I said, this attack, just dodge away from him, and he makes some rains, some swords rain from the sky and all those things, so just have to be a bit careful with this guy. You see this demonic slice, yeah, this is a bad attack, but hopefully he was not aiming for me that time, so I got a bit lucky, but I did not get lucky with that one. I keep getting hit. I'm not playing very well, to be honest, but as I said, this is not a perfect run. These are mistakes which you could be making unless you have practiced this particular challenge for 5 to 10 times already. So if you have not, you might be struggling like I am struggling, and this is what is going to help you out. See me playing so like a silly bunny here, and still getting away with a lot of damage, with a lot of kills, and like sometimes even being saved by the skin of my teeth. But it's being saved that counts, people, and safe we are. So yeah, here it's gonna use her planet's protection. Now that the planet's protection is active, you are pretty much immune to damage from both the enemies, except the petrifying mist and poison shot from that other guy, that Demigogon or whatever his name is, and he does that bad Nash attack which also can still damage you. There you see Tifa took some damage. Now Cloud does not have his ATB meter up, so I'm trying to charge it so I can heal Tifa. That is my point here mainly. You can actually cast a regen on Tifa if you want to, but it does not actually need to be done at the start of the battle. Like if Cloud has enough ATB, just cast a regen on Tifa so that she can actually, keep recharging some of her health. But as you see here, Tifa is about to get her limit soon, and that will help us out a bit. This Sanguine Scourge ended up taking a lot more time to kill than I wanted him to, but still we got him down, and as you can see, Tifa has another limit break active, so that will start working in our favor now. Again, hit him with true strikes. When you get him down, you start focusing on the Suevite Disgorgon. With this Suevite Disgorgon, as I said, it is better to just keep hitting him, and once you get him staggered, he's probably not going to go down with the first stagger, but with planet protection active, you guys are pretty much immune to most of the damage he's doing. Just watch out for his toxic shot and petrifying mist. Those are the two abilities he has which you need to watch out for, but the main thing you need to watch out for is the main thing you can do to dodge them is just move to his side. That's all you have to do. It does not take a lot of effort to dodge his attacks, and again, as you guys can see, I am hitting him with everything I got, but still he's going to be left with a lot of health, because this guy does not go down easy now, does he? Hitting him with literally everything I have in my arsenal, and he's still not going to be going down at like 25% health still left. This guy has a lot of health. Like this guy has a lot of health. Then almost all the enemies we are going to focus on do have a lot of health. But yeah, planet protection on helps us a lot. That is what is protecting us. That is what is helping us, and that is what we are being focused on. With that said, you guys can go ahead and watch the rest of this round, and I'll join you at the next one. Have a good one, folks. Round 6, going for the right enemy again. This is the Incarceros, I believe. This guy is actually a problem because he can do concentrate, which does get his stagger meter down completely. So it's a bit tricky to get him to stagger, but once again, Mana Wall, then Haste on Tifa, and then Unfettered Fury. The trick when he's concentrating is to do a high enough damaging attack or a spell on him, and that will break him out of concentration, and you can continue back to staggering him. Also, the first time he uses concentration, he starts using what do you call? He equips a spirit shield or a shield on himself, which you have to dispel with Aerith. So keep an eye out for that. He'll go immune for a minute. I forgot that point, so I kept attacking him, and he was taking 0 damage. But still, my ATB meter was charging up, so I was not minding that actually. There you go, with the Arith we cast Dispel on that guy. That dragon is also trying to trouble Tifa over here. But yeah, again, the trick is to keep hitting him. Put your chi traps close to him when he starts using concentrate, and hopefully if you hit him with star shower or something, I think you can get him to stagger at that time. Tifa's low on health, so I'm just gonna heal her real quick, and after that we are going to get back on this one. I think he's going to stagger here. Yup, he is. And once he is staggered, just hit him with everything you can, people. You can take him down, I believe, once he goes to he staggers. But my focus here was to get my limit gauge up and get Aerith to use Planet's Protection, which I just did. Once Planet Protection is active, this guy does not do a lot more. These people cannot do anything, and just Mystic Dragon left, so we can focus on him, kill him easy enough, and that's that. That is all we need to worry about. The Mystic Dragon is not going to be much trouble. He does not have much health, and he staggers easily. Just hold square to go into uppercuts, and then hold square again to hit him. Once you are in the air, hold square again to cancel into a move which does a lot of stagger damage. Once he's staggered, he'll go down real quick. Like, this is not something you have to be worried about. The Incarcerosaurus was the tricky opponent in this round. We got him. Now just Mystic Dragon. We're going to kick his butt over there, you see. He's gonna die easy. He's gonna die quickly. If he survives this, what do you say, stagger moves, I'm just gonna hit him with my limit break, and that will be that. If not, then still he's not doing any damage, he's not causing any trouble. I know this particular video is going a bit long compared to other challenges, but as I said, this is a very unrefined gameplay which you're seeing here. This was my second or third attempt, and with this particular build, I had already tried a lot of methods on this challenge, and I was like so close to being done with this. I was putting my arms up at one point. I was like, oh my god, how am I going to pull this particular uh, tricky annoying challenge off? And then I remembered that there are other challenges to be, and I was like, maybe I gave up on the platinum, but no, we kept going at it. I persevered, and you guys can see the result. You guys are actually going to see the results right now. So with that said, get him to stagger again once he's down. Since he's an airborne enemy, it's a bit tough to get him to stagger, but yeah, once he's done, he is done. Round 7. Not a particularly tricky round, but it can get tough if you don't know actually what you're doing. We are going to attack the Reaper Tail enemy, and first and foremost, as you saw, I used an ATB boost on Aerith and cast Dispel on the Reaper Tail. And after that, see, the trick with this Reaper Tail enemy is that if you have a spellcaster, if you're fighting as a spellcaster, you have to hit him with alternating spells. You can hit him with a Firaga and then with the Blizzaga, not level 3 Firaga, like a level 2 fire spell and a level 2 ice spell, but it has it always should be in an alternating order. So that builds up his stagger meter a lot and does a lot of damage. And when he uses this pulverize move, you really need to move out of it. Like, this does a lot of damage. If this catches you, you're pretty much done at this point, guys. You cannot really hope for much at this point if he does catch you. But no, not to worry. Other than that, stick to his sides. Keep putting down cheat traps. Keep damaging him. Keep getting his stagger meter up. It's gonna take a while, but this is safer than attacking the bomb. And also, the bomb is casting fire magic, so you are absorbing fire magic. So, as I said, that's not something that is troubling you. So there you see, I casted a Blizga on him, and now I'll build up my ATB meter and hit him with Firaga, so that he goes down. But I think I'll be able to stagger him without that. Once he's staggered, hit him with everything and you will go down. Keeping the bomb alive is actually a good thing, because the bomb is healing Tifa as it is fighting on. And there you go, Aerith took all our limit break, and once she does that, she's going to turn on Planet's protection, and my entire team is going to be pretty much safe for all their attacks. So that's it. Round 7. Simple trick. If you want to get him down quickly, want to get the Reaper Trail to stagger quickly, you can just hit him with a Blizzara, or like a Ice level 2 and a Fire level 2 spell. That will get him down. The bomb, I just hit him with the Blizzaka. He gets staggered. Once he gets staggered, we put everything on him to get him to die quickly. And I think we succeed in the first try, and that's it. Not much to worry about. These were all the simpler rounds where our strategy has been working soundly. We are starting to feel good. We have a bit of confidence. But now, for lack of a better term, shit's about to get real, people. Shit's about to get really real. And now, as you guys can see, everything that can possibly go wrong will go wrong. Like, our strategy will work, our tricks will work. We are going to stick to the same strategy. But yeah, things are about to get very serious. So let's get into the next round with this one. And now we move on to round 8. Now this is the challenge killer for most people. Everybody has been, from what I have heard, has been very worried about this particular Giga Worm guy. He can swallow you. Now first trick I am going to tell you is that when he goes underground, if you have ATB, use Star Shower with Tifa. Once Tifa gets locked into the animation of Star Shower, that means that she cannot be swallowed anymore. That is the trick I used. You have to watch out for this Dark Claw guy, because when he uses his Reaper Claw move, he will always leave you with 1 health. And after he leaves you, there you see, I used Star Shower, and since he was down, he could not swallow me there. The trick here is to keep the Dark Claw and this worm between you and the Dark Claw, so the Dark Claw cannot get to you. But there are other attacks this guy can use. Here you see I'm trying to get away from the Dark Claw, but the Giga Worm is actually pretty big, so it gets a bit tough to do that. He has some petrifying mist attack as well. Now this time I did not have any ATV to use, what do you say, to use Star Shower, so Tifa got swallowed. And now what you can do is, at this point, since you guys saw that the Giga Worm was, and by the way, Dark Claw is as you say, weak to fire, so I was just using fire on him, and I thought if I can get this Dark Claw to stagger, I mean this Giga Worm to stagger, he'll put Tifa out, and he did put Tifa out. And again I was like, let me just use regen on Tifa and then start hitting them. So there I got a bit lucky, and I figured out that, yeah, this is where I actually figured out that you can actually hit their stomach to get your party member out if they have swallowed them. Again, going back, have Omni Strike. I am going to use Unfettered Fury, use Haste, use everything trying to make this Giga Worm go down, but of course he's not gonna go down. Aerith has a full limit meter, so I'm just gonna get her to use Planet's protection. You can still get swallowed, you can still take a lot of damage, a lot of things can, with Planet protection you are pretty safe, but still a lot of things can still go wrong. A lot of things will still go wrong for me. There you see the petrifying storm, and Tifa is petrified. Now Tifa is pretty much done unless I can cast something on her. I don't know what I have because I was not focusing on the spells or something. So I start getting to work on them with Cloud. Hopefully they have low health and Cloud can do some damage. So I started to getting to it. See, there you see me switching between characters, thinking what I should do. There you see Reaper Claws on Aerith. I dodged them somehow, and I remember that Transcendence actually works good. Here, I don't think I remembered it now, but yeah, the one trick I can tell you for these fights is like when you have some ATB on Aerith, just use Transcendence, because you start using Transcendence, you have to use it once, and when she's doing her usual actions, there you see he swallowed my Cloud as well, and now I am in really big trouble. Now I have to get him to somehow, what do you say, spit Cloud out, but I don't think he's going to. I cannot cast Dispel on anything. Casting Barrier on Aerith does not really work. I'm like, maybe cast Mana Wall on myself. No Dispel, no nothing. I'm just thinking here. At this point, I am totally confused. I don't know what to do. I start thinking what to do, and I summon my Shiva summon. Shiva is the summon I had in this one. As I said, this is not the one you should be having with. In my setup, I have shown you a different summon. That is what you should be going with. So you see, this one was done with the wrong summon. I did not do so many things right in this one, particularly. But yeah, use your summon. Get her to somehow break that guy's stomach. If you can break that stomach, Tifa is still petrified, but we have unfortunately nothing that we can cure her with, and I get my limit. I can not use my limit. Aerith is not taking any damage because of her, what do you say, this planet protection active. So I'm good to go. Cloud gets out. I have to somehow raise Cloud. So I cannot actually. Cloud is down actually. I do not have any heal or anything for Cloud. So this is the point. I think I'm gonna just go at him and hit his stomach with the Ray of Judgment. Aerith is not taking damage. That is something which is keeping me safe, and my Shiva is up, and I cannot still use healing, healing spirits. I was thinking that maybe using healing spirits. You see how much I am panicking at this moment. You can see what I'm doing. Like, I'm doing everything I possibly can to get this guy to be dead, and I will somehow succeed. Aerith is still not taking any damages, so I am safe there. The Shiva summon is going to go down. I think when Shiva goes down, she's going to take everything down with her. This is where I remember that I can use Transcendence. I started hitting them with Transcendence. I started getting it to charge up. Once it gets charged up, I see that I am still not fully charged. Trying to get the Giga Worm to stagger somehow. If he does stagger, it will be a really lucky boost for me. Doing everything, hitting him with everything, trying every single thing I can to somehow succeed, and there you go. She was gonna hit her big attack on these guys. I think this is going to kill the Dark Claw, or maybe do enough damage on him that I don't have to worry about that one so much. But no, oh yeah, I defeated the Giga Worm there. This thing is still active. I can use healing winds, that will only heal myself, but I thought let's go for the ray of judgment. Although my health is down, transcendence still at 1. So, and now I have really low health, so I have to use healing winds before this dark claw kills me. There you go, Tifa's health restored, still taking a lot of damage. You see how close this is, right? You see how close this is. This dark claw has me. This dark claw totally has me. I think I might even go down here, but now I see that I have transcendence level 2, so I hit him with that. That staggers him, and once he's staggered, I hit him with the Ray of Judgment to hope that it gets the job done. No, I hit him with Transcendence. I start charging Transcendence up. Even Transcendence 1 should be able to do him if I can get my ATB up. I'm just praying at this point, like my arms are on the controller, but in my mind I'm like, oh my god, please let this work. But this works. This somehow works, but the problem is that now all my party is going to be at half health when I'm going into the ninth round. And again, this time things, like, I'm already panicking. I'm thinking maybe I should quit out, maybe I should do something. maybe try again, but I'm like, okay, we made it to round number 9, let's not give up hope, let's do this. This is the first time I've gotten to this round. Actually, this is the first time I have been able to beat the giga worm, and I've been able to be like, okay, now I can do something, now I can actually get them. But these cactuars, as well, as you can see, they have their 10,000 needles, 20,000 needles, needle rain attacks. The needle attacks are a pain, so I'm just gonna try to hit them with everything. They're gonna get me soon. Tifa's gonna go down. Once Tifa's gonna go down, I don't think I'll have much to heal him. Cloud and Aerith are not doing much damage. They are just there blocking, so their ATBs are not charging. But I'm still trying to do everything and anything I can. This needle rain is probably going to kill me. It's going to be the end of me. I don't have anything, so I'm thinking maybe give whatever limit I have taken from Tifa from for Tifa to Aerith. But Cloud does get his healing back, but I don't think I'll be able to heal Tifa. She'll die before I can heal her. Yep, because I was an idiot and I switched to Tifa. I should have let Cloud finish his spell. That would have helped me. But still, luckily, my Aerith's what do you say, limit gauge is charged up, so I can get her to use Planet's Protection. Before that, hitting that Gargantuar with the Ray of Judgment and getting Cloud to hit him so that I can get some damage on this guy, because as you know, these Gigantor, Cacatuar, like big Cacatuars have a lot of health as well. On hard mode, they are more than a pain, like a lot more than a pain. So again, focusing on Aerith, I have still not activated my Planet's Protection. I was waiting for the right moment, but I was like, you know what, let's go for it. Because I was thinking maybe I heal or maybe I use Planet's Protection. Now I don't know. Then I start hitting them with Firework Blade because that puts me in the air. So I was like, Firebolt Blade with Cloud is going to help a bit here, because that way I can just keep damaging them and their grounded attacks will not hit me at least. And with Aerith, I started using Ray of Judgment on them. Hopefully, get this guy to stagger. Pretty close there, getting pretty close there. Once he gets staggered, I will of course be focused on using what do you say, Transcendence again. And with Cloud, going to use the Infinity's End. That is the most damaging spell trick I know, or I remembered at this point. Again, Tifa Aerith luckily has her whole what do you say? She has her whole this up limit break up, so her limit gauge is full. So I know that I can use her to heal, but I think Cloud is gonna go down in a doozy in 1 second, and then I will not be able to heal him or do anything. But still, Planet's Protection is working. I have Transcendence on. I am gonna use Ray of Judgment to maybe get two of them, both of them there, and yes, it works a bit. But as you guys can see, it's going to be really close. Transcendence level 1, I go back to Ray of Judgment again, just trying to see if somehow my Transcendence can get charged up to level 2. Anytime it gets charged up to level 2, I know. Now 10,000 needles again. Thankfully, Planet's Protection is protecting me. I'm just checking, I'm just panicking, I'm just checking if somehow my Transcendence goes to level 2. Does not easily get to level 2. There you see, hit him with the Ray of Judgment, but he moved. Put a regen on Cloud. Again, moving on, hitting them. He's charging to me. I am not taking damage here. I have a synergy meter, so I think I'm going to use a synergy blade here. Synergy attack to kill off at least one of these guys. Once one of them dies, I know I can focus on the other one. So yeah, this guy is gonna go down, and this guy is actually close to staggering, so I'm going to hit him with another Ray of Judgment, I believe, or something, because I am trying everything. I don't know what I'm trying. I like trying to hit him with everything I can. I charged a prime mode. I try to get him to stagger this way so I can do more damage to him. And Aerith has a Transcendence level 2, which I hit him with, which takes a big chunk of his health away. Again, with Cloud, I'm going to use Infinity's End on Prime mode, and then with Aerith, this was a stupid idea from me by the end. By the way, in hindsight, as I see now, because I already had Prime mode activated, I just had to press triangle to activate it. I did not have to do any silly stuff. Then again, 10,000 needles. This is going to take down Aerith almost to the end. So yeah, with Cloud, I was thinking what to do. Maybe hit them with the synergy ability, but I thought, you know what, let's just use Healing Winds, because Aerith is almost gone. I don't want her to be gone. I want her to charge up. So I started focusing on charging Aerith's ATB up, because I know Transcendence can take a big chunk of their health away. So that is what I'm going to be working on. And this Transcendence, this one that I charged right now, is the one that is going to help me a lot. This is the one that's going to get me safe actually. Cloud using regen on himself and Aerith, and Aerith just trying to get Aerith's ATB up somehow to do some sort of damage. Get this guy to stagger somehow using Ray of Judgment again and again. These are the only abilities I thought I know that can work with Aerith, because I have not played a lot with Aerith. So I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I know? What can I use? And I tried everything. Reprieve activated there. Cloud still fell unconscious, and now this guy is gonna get me. I am somehow trying to save my health. I see there. This is my last bit, people. This is the last gasp, and I see that Transcendence is at level 2. I hit him, and you see that he's still gonna get me. And once he gets me, you see that charge hit me. I was trying to hit him with Transcendence. He got me before that, but then I was like, okay, you know what? Just go for the Hail Mary here. He's gonna get me. You see there, Aerith fell unconscious, but still, Gargantua defeated, and everyone else defeated. Now we are at the final round. This one is actually not as bad as the last two ones, but it's still not good either. You see that demon, we are going to go attack the demon on the left. As you can see, my whole party is at half health. I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Am I going to be able to pull this off? Now this guy, what I know about this guy is that you have to take off his arm. But when you take off his arm, you have to stagger him quickly, otherwise he breaks off into a lot of different pieces, which he will. I knew this, but still I was somehow unable to get him. So again, putting down cheat traps, trying to get my health up. I know I need planet protection more than anything. Thankfully the bird there is doing I don't know what his name is, but the bird there is doing mostly fire based attacks, so that is healing Tifa right now. So Tifa, I don't have to worry about much, that she can take some damage. But I take down his arm, but the problem is once you break down his arm and he does that rancor ability, if you don't have him staggered, then things can go bad. Then things can go back, because then he gets what do you say, he transforms into a lot of different like he duplicates himself. But the good thing is, if you can stagger him, they all stagger, they all share the stagger meter, and I think they all share the health pool. So if you are damaging one of them, you are technically damaging all of them. But still, it does get to the point that there are a lot of people there. I am unluckily not able to kill all of them, but luckily I do have the full limit break on Tifa, on Aerith now, so I can cast planet protection. That is my top priority here, because my whole team, as I told you guys, is very low on health. So at this point I was unable to kill because I was focusing on planet's protection. This he does that earth shatter or whatever he does. This thing he did, he's gonna start duplicating himself now, and I'm thinking he's teleporting a lot actually. So what I thought, I maybe should focus on the bird. If I kill the bird, she's doing fire damage. Only Aerith is the only Tifa is the one who's getting healed by those fire attacks. Cloud and Aerith will not be able to do anything once I lose Tifa. They do say I have a transcendent level 2. I used it from Aerith or from Tifa on this guy because I want to kill him somehow, but it did not work. Oh wait, I ended up working with the what do you call, Ray of Judgment. But again, this time I'm going to go on the bird with Transcendence level 2. Yeah, I thought Ember Zoo, let's get her down. Let's just kill her. If we can get Ember Zoo down, that will be it for us. There are still a lot of these guys who are damaging me. They don't share a health pool as it seems, because I killed one of them, but still, as you guys can see, a lot more are away. So I was like, let's get this bird down, so at least there will be less enemies on the screen for me to fight. And that will maybe give me a fighting chance. Tifa still has her limit break, so I think I go on and use her limit break on this one, or maybe I waste the limit break. And you see there, he does some type of attack on me, and Tifa is just gonna go down for some reason. I don't know what or why, but yeah, she is going to go down. So yeah, I put haste on Tifa back. I am trying to kill this guy, but this guy is actually not taking a lot of damage. It's not going my way. I'm getting panicky again. I am thinking what to do. See, this is me thinking on my feet. I am like, what do I do? How do I get away from this? How do I somehow get this to work? You see, I stagger him again. Then I'm about to damage the other one. But it's just not working, guys. It's just not working for me. I'm thinking what to do, and I think I end up killing the bird. I just give everything up, and I'm like, there's one another diabolic variant defeated. There's another diabolic variant defeated, and there's another diabolic variant defeated. This diabolic variant is like freaking not going down. I think you need to figure out which diabolic variant is the right diabolic variant in order to take him down. But there is Transcendence level 2. I'm like, let's hit the Ember Zoo. Let's get the Ember Zoo. Let's get someone. And this time he does this thing, poison type attack, and this attack is the one who's going to get me. I was saving my limit for something. I don't know what it was, but I think my limit is not getting used. I mean, if you have a limit break on anyone, this is what I'll tell you guys. Like, if you have a limit break on one of your enemies, I think Planet's protection has worn off at this point. So I'm just focusing on somehow killing the Ember Zoo, and then I'm like, let's do something to this then we'll think about doing something to the diabolic variants. I do end up killing the other one, and there's just one last guy left at the end, I believe. But I don't know what is going on, because this guy is just, as you can see, he's multiplying like crazy right now. I don't know how to get him. I don't know what to do to him. I'm trying to hit him with everything. I do know that Tifa goes down in this round, but thankfully I'll be left with still Cloud and Aerith still active at that point. I get that guy staggered, and I almost get the other guy staggered. So I'm like, okay, maybe something will work. I don't know if the trick is to cut off their arms or something, but I don't know. Tifa fell unconscious there, but thankfully Cloud had some ATB some meter, and I was like, let's just keep hitting them. And I did hit him with another fireball blade. I got him down, and that was it. Oh my god, that was it. So that's it, people. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it helped you out. Please share your feedback and give me a like, share, and subscribe if you liked it. I hope you guys can do this challenge. I hope don't lose hope, people, and I think you guys can do it. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay busy playing with some good games. I really hope you guys do get to the end of this challenge and are as successful as I am, even with some unrefined gameplay, as you guys can see.